It's June now, and I just love June so much. June is my birthday month, so I think naturally I've always thought it was the best month. The days have been warm, the world just a symphony of sounds and colors. I mean, June is just magical. This is when life gets fast, like life is orbiting around you. I am just finally finishing up my red sweater. I started this early spring, I think, forever ago. And I've just been slowly making progress on it. I've been slightly concerned for a while now that I knit it too big. I was making it an oversized fit, and I just sort of kept going with it. I don't know. So my sweater, okay. I love it. I do. It is a size too big. And it's a little bit of a bummer, but it's also great. I don't know, I just wanted it to be exactly what I envisioned, and it honestly is. I love the build of it. I love the structure of it. I love the yarn. I mean, the color, this color is my favorite color. It just is a little too big. And maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'll find out with time that it's actually perfect and I'm being too critical. But I'm still gonna wear the hell out of it. I mean, it's still great. Is this done? Yeah, I actually don't see any bubbles. Wow, it feels like I did this like a month ago, I guess. When did I do this? Okay. This is my dandelion wine that I made. I picked dandelions in the field. I was supposed to wait until it stopped bubbling, and I don't see any bubbles. Okay, so this wine fermented for about a month. I waited until it stopped bubbling, which meant fermentation was done. It definitely smelled like it was doing what it's supposed to, so I think it's at least on the right track. I poured the wine into mason jars, screwed a lid on that I typically use for my microgreens, and then strained the wine out and separated them into mason jars. So here I'm separating the wine into bottles for secondary fermentation. I just used different types of mason jars that I had on hand. If you notice at the bottom here, there's a layer of matter, and that's just the spent yeast sitting at the bottom. You might see this happen if you make or drink kombucha or water kefir. So I poured the wine into jars and made sure to keep that spent yeast out. And now I just have these jars sitting for their secondary fermentation. And once that's done, I'll rack them into bottles. There's so much to know about making your own wine, much of which I still don't know. But I had a quick taste of it, and it actually felt like it was on its way to being a nice wine. So we'll just see where this goes, I guess. Okay, good morning, grand rising. Today, I want to show you what I have growing in the garden. Okay, first we have this tomato plant. I made this box, honestly, like 3 years ago. I always stick a tomato plant in here. Okay, and I tend to pack my boxes, but I sort of just move things around throughout the season as things become tight. So for now, this is where things are. Won't stay like this. So first off, this chamomile came back. That was just there from last year. Then here I have beets, carrots, which it looks like I need to thin out, green onion, sweet potato, and then tons of lettuce. And then I have a zucchini and a cucumber, which doesn't really look like it's grown much. Oh, and I just put a little nasturtium in here. And then I have some bell peppers right here. Okay, I'm laughing because this nasturtium is 1000% catnip. But that's good because I thought I lost my catnip, so here we go. I also haven't laid like mulch or hay yet. Oh, and there's literally a marigold here. I don't remember putting that there. That's definitely gonna have to move out of here. In this bed, I have eggplant, cucumber, zucchini, no idea, kale, tons of lettuce, and then I just have a lot of herbs in here. So I have parsley, coriander, thyme. What else do I have? Arugula. And then these are actually potatoes. I stuck those in like in the spring just to sort of see what would happen. And I don't really even know what's gonna happen, but they're thriving, so. And then this season I actually have a new little box against the fence. So I have red peppers, zucchini, a loofah plant, another eggplant. I put my smallest nasturtium in here, and that looks like it actually is a nasturtium. Marigold, and then I stuck sweet potato in here. Okay, then over here, I have tomato, pepper, tomato, tomato. My focus this year really was going to be mostly flowers, and I did that. What's up, buddy? I did that, but I lost like all of my flower tags this year. So when I was planting things, I had a whole plan, and when I was planting things, I didn't know what anything was. So I have a unintentional chaos garden of flowers, and I've just come to the conclusion that I can move anything that needs to be moved. So we're gonna let it sit there, but this is what I have. This is obviously chamomile. I mean, some of these I can see are alyssum, marigold, cosmos, zinnia. I had a whole plan, and this is not my plan, but we're gonna be okay with that. Also, my mom got me this cute little sundial for my birthday. I mean, how cool is that? We also had a really late start to the planting season. Our last frost was in late May, so it was just a bit overwhelming to start this growing season. This week just felt a little chaotic, but I guess that's just on par with Gemini energy. It really just feels like life is moving so quickly now. With all this, I'm just reminding myself how important it is to slow down and return to center. To let life orbit around us. And the things that work out are meant to orbit with you. And if not, that's okay too. My God, it is beautiful. I spent the whole week overwhelmed, trying to do things right, feeling like I had so many things to do and none of them were working. And this view is just reminding me how precious life is. Now I'm sitting here wondering what I felt so overwhelmed for. I mean, I could transition tomorrow and I would have spent the entire last week of my life feeling overwhelmed. For what? And it took me until this moment to realize that. And I don't want to waste another moment again because life is so precious. And the less energy we spend worrying about things that don't matter means we can put our attention towards the things that do. And guys, this is how my sweater turned out. It's perfect. And there's the lesson, to not fret the little stuff. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.